Hey guys, it's Shalee here. Yang Gang Australia. Woo hoo hoo hoo. All right, let's get onto this Yang Media Blackout, and I want to look at this from a little bit of a different perspective. So, as everyone's aware, the media, especially like the American media, has been omitting Andrew Yang from a number of different things. Very, very inconspicuously. Like, oh, we're just gonna, say who the 7 in the polls were. We're just not gonna include the 8 this time around, and oh, we're just gonna stand in front of him whenever we have to have him on the screen. And we just had the most recent one where they put this thing up that was 10 candidates at the next debate, and then they wrote down 9. Now, it is serious. I mean, people are like, oh, they're always whinging, but people don't understand that oldies watch TV. And the type of audience that still doesn't know who Yang is are the ones who are watching TV. So every time they do this, they actually reduce his reach to actually get his message or kind of get name recognition up with these people. So it's like, well, no wonder he's only surging at a certain point, and predominantly with young people who know him. That kind of makes sense. But anyway, so what I was thinking was this. Why does this continue to happen? I've heard a few theories. I've heard that they're owned by these particular people that don't like Andrew Yang, because he's going to put a whole bunch of net neutrality laws or something in. I'm not entirely familiar with that, but wouldn't surprise me. And then I've heard, oh, they're just dumb and they don't take him seriously. And I kind of think after about the 30th go, you kind of can't think that anymore. So I've come up with a theory, and I want to see what you guys think. I want to see if you think I might be onto something. Okay, so we all know that data and technology is the oil of the 21st century. Particularly data, and we also know that journalism is a dying medium at the moment, and the mainstream media are losing more and more people. Trump definitely has contributed to that. And I mean, I'm a Yang person, I'm not Trump's fan, but he kind of has a point a lot of the time, especially, hear me out, I'm an Australian. I'm looking at it from an outside point of view. It literally takes 5 seconds most of the time to realize that something that is said about Trump in the media is garbage. Sometimes it's accurate. A lot of the times it's out of context. It's the media pulling at straws to get everyone angry and be like, ugh, so they click on their stuff and they make money, okay? And what's actually I feel like is happening is something very similar with Andrew Yang. But it's not in the same way. So with Donald Trump basically does a fart, and then the media go and have a sniff and they go, oh my gosh, Donald Trump did a fart. We have to write 30 think pieces about why his fart is stinky. And then in the meantime, he's off actually doing legislation that no one wants to talk about. And you have to really dig deep on the internet to find out what actually Donald Trump is getting up to, because he's schneevy and mischievous and very conniving like that. Anyway, but with Andrew Yang, I think it's a different pattern. So for me, I think what's happening is they've cottoned on that we're cluey. They have cottoned on that we're frustrated about this. They have cottoned on that we are going to be the Twitter generation and we're going to share. So what I think that these companies are actually doing is I think that they're intentionally doing it so that we pull them up, so that we get angry. We then share their stupid stuff, and then we click on it. And then when we click on it, we give away a piece of our data, and we give them some ad revenue and clicks, and we make them money. And I think that's why they're doing it. It's the only thing that makes sense, because they just keep coming back for it again and again and again. It's like they're hooked on our frustration. They're just like, juicy. Give me some more clicks. If we talk about Yang, if we bag him out, if we oppress him, if we don't put him in here, all these 20,000 little Yang Gang guys are going to come. They're going to share our shit far and wide, and then we're going to get way more clicks. Isn't that a better idea? Otherwise, we'd have this boring article talking about 10 people that hardly anyone would read. So I think that's what's actually happening. And I wonder whether it would be a better solution if, when we see these things happen, instead of sharing the article or whatever, we should actually just like send an email directly to them or call them. Like, I could really call them. I've worked out how to phone bank, so I could call them and be like, hey, excuse me, this is inappropriate, and just hassle them on the phone. And that way they're not making any money. We're just annoying them. That would be a better option, I reckon, than if we just share all their stuff. People get salty and mad about it, and we do have like a legitimate reason to be mad about it, but it's like they're almost playing us into making them extra revenue because they're desperate. So that's what I think it is. I think, we're a very valuable group of people. We're a very vocal group of people. And when we actively, go out of our way to like talk about them, it gives them more coverage and they win. And these companies, they just want coverage. Like, they are a dying breed because, social media has like taken over the main of advertising and marketing. So yeah, anyway, I want to hear some of your thoughts on what you think that could potentially be, or whether you think I might be onto something. And if I am, how do we deal with that? Do we instead share screenshots of our emails? Do we instead just donate to him? Or do we instead make 10 phone calls? Because I think that would be like, apart from when we like do a collective like, oh, we're going to put hashtags out and we're going to just like smash this hashtag and get it trending. Like, I think those can be good. But then every single little time that they do it, if we do that all the time, a lot of the time people are just, who are looking for a fight, are just going to be like, oh, here they go again. And then on the other hand, these companies are going to be making more money because people are going to be going, oh, are they really doing that? Oh, I better go and have a look. Click, there's your data, there's your ad revenue, game over. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. It's nighttime for me over here. You're probably just getting up for the day, so have a good day. If you're over in the Northern Hemisphere, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, have a good night. And yeah, I will talk to you soon about the next thing that comes up in the next few days. All right, see ya.